I recently went to this warehouse sale and I saw this mid-century lounge chair. I didn't know much about it, but I thought it had a great look and good bones, a good candidate for restoration, and I wanted to give it a try. Here I got the chair back at my workshop. Under closer inspection, I see they had screwed the board into the frame, probably because the strapping had failed. The entire thing is covered in dirt, grease. I have an idea of how I'm gonna get that off, but overall, it's pretty sturdy. I didn't see no cracks in the wood frame. There's a Made in Denmark stamp right there. Yeah, I'm excited to get started on this. Man, these straps have definitely seen better days. All right, so we got the large debris out. My thoughts when I saw this was WD-40 and some steel wool. It's worked for me in the past. I've never had a piece of furniture this dirty and and crusty, but it's a gentler approach. So let's give it a go and see what happens. So it appears to be working a little slowly, but that's all right. I don't want to overdo it. So just slow and steady, and it seems to be taking off all the gunk and grime, and most importantly, without scratching or marring the finish underneath it. Yummy. So I couldn't help myself. I was going to use a little bit of mineral spirits to just wipe off the gunk and kind of see a status update on, the bulk of the removal and what it looked like. And it did not disappoint. I mean, wow. Look at the difference with, the majority of the gunk removed. Not even all of it yet. And it's so much better. Look at that. Just, yikes. So just about now, I'm realizing that this comes apart into 4 pieces. And I'm a little embarrassed to admit it took me so long to figure that out, but I think it's going to be easier cleaning it in pieces on my workbench rather than, constantly repositioning the whole chair. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, that was a lot of cleaning. Okay, now for the fun part. I got some Danish oil here. Gonna put some on the armrests. And it just makes it look so good. Check it out. was pretty awesome. I was able to source exact replacement straps online. I'll post the link in the description. But these are, I guess you can call them OEM. And yeah, pleasantly surprised. So what's cool is on the bottom of the straps are different numbers for different lengths. So there's no error. You just copy the number and purchase those straps. And they're still made in Denmark. Very cool. Unfortunately, my camera came out of focus and I didn't realize it. But this is more just to show how much the old straps had stretched out in comparison to the new ones, which was interesting to me. But here she is, all cleaned up. First coat of Danish oil applied, and I'm going to put the straps on it. So I needed to get some cushions made up for this chair. I reached out to a buddy of mine who was able to whip some up for me. I went out on a limb when picking the fabric. I feel like it matches the design, and I like it. Let me know what you think. And that's pretty nice. So when I first picked this chair up, I didn't know what it was, and come to find out it's known as the blade chair. It was designed by Kofod-Larsen for Selig in the 50s and 60s. That kind of dictated how I handled this restoration. I didn't know that stripping it all the way down and redoing it was the right move. So for now, I just wanted to use it, so I did a sympathetic restoration, made it functional, made it structurally sound, and usable, most importantly. But that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.